love the manipulation of space. So I like controlling space in surprising ways. Turn a corner or enter a door, and then you're in a space that you couldn't imagine was there. I like odd windows. I like rooms that have light that comes from more than one side. So I like small windows that are like Chinese paintings. So they change all day long, and they change with the seasons.
And over there, behind you, you can't see it in the camera maybe, but you can see it with your eyes. Over here is the Great Wall. Men sen, vad gör du? Tappar du mammas det? So we're now in our rental home here at the Brickyard. This place is called the Big Stone, the Big Rock, 大石头. And it's like all the houses designed by Jim Spear, and has a lot of traditional Chinese feeling to it. And they've even left a lot of the original building in, which is something he does with all his designs here. Because he always starts from an already existing house, and then he kind of extends from that, so you can see the old walls and some of the old windows. It's very pretty. I'll show you a little bit. So here is the old part, the old walls, and the old wood here, the wood beams and the windows. No glass in them now, but it's the old wood, which is really cool. An old farmhouse. You can see the old door here. There's the old door and the old door frame. And this over here is the, you can see like the old wood ends and the new wood begins. So he still keeps the old tradition, but with new wood. So he doesn't even try to make it look old. But you can very clearly see which is which. So this is the master bedroom. There are just windows everywhere because like one of his key missions is to let the light in, which is he succeeded with very well. And we have a traditional Chinese bed as well.
And so what you get is this thing of old and new, Chinese and Western, heavy and light. How do you connect the old and the new? How do you juxtapose them? How do you turn it into a unified whole? That's the challenge to me as a designer.
So we managed to get here on a rainy day, and normally I'd say if I went to the Great Wall and it was raining and I didn't have proper rain clothes with me, I'd be disappointed, but I'm actually quite satisfied with the rain now. It's such a beautiful place. It's very bright inside because of all the windows, and you can see the trees are starting to change now because it's autumn. And then we have like I think it's a peach tree just outside the window, and a fireplace which we're going to use tonight. And I just can't think of many better ways to spend a rainy day than just inside a beautiful house.
me out, tiger. Call me out, why don't you love? Lift me up higher, above the clouds, won't you love? When the scenery is right, go right in. I wanna fall deep within. Don't leave me hanging just 'cause I'm too proud. Whisper away
开始吃饭了。
my outdated doubts. Somebody do me the courtesy, dress me down. I'm not that old yet I'm far too young to not stand my ground.
加油，向幸福的生活努力
Always on mine and I
奋
don't
斗。
wanna change.
我感觉人最重要的就是保持善良，保持单纯，保持简单。这样的话，能够把很多心里面那些杂念抛掉，能够很好的生活。就这样的。
今天我跟故事聊天，他说做饭的时候最重要的是心，
感觉是最重要的。不管你在当医生也是，当按摩那些都是一样，扎针也是一样。
我感觉
就是
这些方式也是，
都是运行，
这些方式
都是运行，这些都是内心当中的一种画面，然后出来的。如果心里面没有这样的画面，那肯定建不出来这样的房子。因为心里面有那个感觉，能把这个房子建得这么好，所以它就是心上的感觉是最重要的。
Running with lights.
So Big Rock House was the very first house that we did in Bago. It was a really decrepit house that was not being lived in. The family that owned the house had moved into another house that they built nearby, and that was the old house, and it was just falling apart. And it faced to the south. It was filthy, everything ugly. And then they had these incredible exposed boulders. That living room, there's a fireplace in there. And the rock that's there, that's the big rock.
Yeah.
And that never moved. That was originally outside and it was part of the hill.
Yeah.
And so I built the fireplace on it with a handmade smoke box up above and a chimney and some copper frieze around it. And there was no glass in there. I put stones and made it like a campfire inside. Then my clients, they started getting kids. And so then they were afraid the kids would fall in the campfire, so they had me put the glass in.
Good morning.
We are going to have breakfast, and they have prepared this beautiful little box for us. Because if you live in one of the little houses, they just bring breakfast for you. It's not a box, it's a koi. I actually can't remember the English name. So this is our breakfast and we're gonna get ready. I'm gonna make coffee as well.我想问你，你梦想的房子是什么呀？
石头和木头盖的呗，简单一点，大一点，宽一点，亮一点，宽敞。对。
我感觉来这里之后，因为我们之前想到的房子是跟这个差不多，但是一个我之前没想过是窗户。哎，
窗户我想过呀。
我没有，因为需要很多窗户。
不是需要很多窗户，
是放得在对的地方。
对，不需要太多的窗户，但是需要放好一点，放到合适的位置。
我也感觉这个房子，我很喜欢的是进去的时候没有那样的感觉，没离开大自然。
这个是干嘛的？
这个是放在视频里。
真的假的？